Hey, good morning, everyone. Today we will be reviewing volume of cones. Okay, so our vocabulary is volume, which means the number of cubic units needed to fill a space. So for volume of a cone, our formula is V equals 1/3 times base times height. Now, I've written it differently to show you because our base is a circle. So we need to find the area of the circle and then multiply it by 1/3 and the height. So volume equals 1/3 times pi r squared times h. Now, over here it's defined. B means the area of the base shape, and h is the height of the cone. So here are two pictures. So you can see we need the radius, the height, and then there it shows you again, and they may give us the diameter, which we don't need the whole thing, just half the radius, and here. So, what shape is always at the base of a cone? A circle. What is the area formula for a circle? A equals pi r squared. Why do you divide the base and height by 3 for the volume of a cone? The volume of a cone is exactly 1/3 the volume of a cylinder with the same radius and height. The volume formula for a cylinder is V equals base times height. To find the volume of a cone, you divide base times height divided by 3. Multiply 1/3. Alright, so we're going to find the volume for these cones. So we have 3 steps, the same as all the other ones for volume. So we're going to copy our formula. We're going to replace the variables, and 3 we're going to solve using order of operations. So here it went ahead and showed us our base, which is pi r squared, but I'm going to have you ignore that for right now, and we're going to do it like we normally would. Okay, so we have copied our formula. Now we're going to replace with variables. But we need to label our shape first. So we have 12 and 5. Well, my 5 is going to have to be my radius because it's on my circle, and that 12 is my height of the cone. Okay, so 2. Now I'm going to replace with numbers for my variables. All right, now, if you have a graphing calculator, you're just going to put it all in and solve. Okay, if not, you need to follow and do the parentheses first, and then you're going to multiply the rest in order going from left to right. All right, so I'm going to do my parentheses first. Now, if you don't have a graphing calculator, do you need to use 3.14 for pi? All right, so now I've done my parentheses, so now I need to multiply. And we get okay, and I rounded those numbers. So my volume is 314.16 inches cubed. So for 1/3, if you don't have a graphing calculator, what you'll do is use 0.33333 for that, then multiply. Okay, our last example. Remember to just ignore that. So, what do we do first? We copy the math formula. Second, we're going to replace the variables with numbers. Okay, so I need to label my shape first. Okay, where is my radius? Okay, even though that's on one side, that 4 is for the whole. What do? That's a diameter. We need to find the radius. We do 4 divided by 2. Okay, so my radius is equal to 2 because 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay, my height is which? 9. Okay, so now we will replace my variables with numbers. so now we have our math formula copied. We've replaced our variables with numbers. Now we're going to solve using order of operations. Okay, I need to do my parentheses first because of PEMDAS. Okay, so I did pi times 2 squared, right? And then I did third times 9. If you're using your graphing calculator, make sure you put your 1/3 in parentheses so it doesn't divide first. It divides inside the parentheses and then multiplies. So it does its order of operations correctly. So my volume equals 37.7. I rounded. Feet cubed. Okay, if you have any questions, remember you can meet me on Zoom with your other students in our class at 11, 1:30, and 5:30. See you then.